record this meeting.
Okay, you can start.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Toastmasters Edna from the Queenstown Club. I am your Toastmaster. I am your table topic master for this hour of this 12 hours table topic marathon. So from now till 2 o'clock, stay back and relax and participate in our event. This is an initiative by 12 clubs from 6 different Asian nations, which will provide an opportunity to more than 100 speakers to practice impromptu speeches. Each session will have 2 table topic evaluators who will evaluate together the 10 speakers we will invite to this hour. Table topics evaluator will evaluate the first 5 speakers, and table topics evaluator 2 will evaluate the last 5 speakers. Each table topics evaluator will judge the best speaker out of the speakers they evaluate. Each speaker will have 1 to 2 minutes to speak and also have a grace time of 30 seconds. The timer will show the green card on 1 minute, the yellow card on 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card on 2 minutes. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, the speaker will be muted. The table topic evaluators for today's meeting are Toastmasters Carl, who we have just met just now, who will evaluate the first 5 speakers, and Toastmaster Qaiyum, who will evaluate the last 5 speakers. The timer for this session will be Toastmasters Jennifer. And please note that this session is being recorded, and by participating, you are giving your express consent to the video release statement on display in a few minutes' time. Zoom Master Brahma, I need your help to present the video consent slide.
Yes, let me get to the correct slide.
Sorry, I'm not seeing the slide.
Yeah, I will share it, Brahma. I will share it.
Thank you, Navin, for stepping in. Yeah. So video release consent by attending this remote Toastmasters Club International Speech and by this table topics marathon, you agree to the privacy policy of Toastmasters International, as well as the unassociated remote hosting service. Some of your personal information, such as name, image, and any shared messages may be shared with other meeting participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International, who may use the recording in the future as deems fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmasters International from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, and liabilities arising out of or in conjunction with the use of distribution of said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriation of likeness, or defamation. Okay, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Navin, for showing this slide. So let's start with the session. Please send your nominations of yourself in the chat box on the private chat. And please mention your name and also your email ID so that we can email you the certificates in case you are one of the 2 winners of this session. I would also request everyone to rename themselves as country and the first name. An example of mine is shown. So the country, for example, is Singapore. First name, example, Edna. This would help us to understand the mix of participants we have for this event. Let's take a few minutes now to do your renaming, if you have not done so. And also, please take the chance to nominate yourself in the chat box. I'm not seeing any names yet. Please don't be shy.
Whom should we send the nominations to? Because there are only 3 names in the chat box.
Okay, just a minute, please. Sorry, Brahma, am I the host of this Zoom? If yes, or is Navin? Am I the host? Navin, am I the host? Okay.
Yeah, you're the host.
Navin is the host and you are the co-host.
So now we have this option to have sent to everyone. Okay, we have our great. I'm seeing 2 messages, a few messages coming through already. And remember to write your name and your email address so that in case you win, we can send the certificate to you. Okay. So now I have the first participant. Okay. I need about 10 speakers. So each speaker will get, we will have the first speaker is from India, Meghana. Could we have a Zoom focus on India, Meghana, please? Okay, great. Hi, Meghana. Okay.
Hi everyone.
Hi,
Very good
everyone.
morning.
Yes. I am going to say the topic 2 times and I'm going to type the topic in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay. Your question is, how do you maximize your day? How do you maximize your day?
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for a wonderful topic. Doubts have killed more dreams than failure ever will. So if you doubt that you cannot make the most of the time you have, then you never can. One thing to remember in life, once the time is lost, even if you spend millions of dollars, you cannot earn it back. Let me tell you an example. In yesteryears, now I'm 27 years old. Earlier, since childhood, I always wanted to become a doctor. Okay, and I never could, because now it is already 27. And if you think that once time lost cannot be regained, there's nothing like that. Because even at 27, even at 50 years, there are examples of 80 years old getting a degree certificate. There are examples of 50-year-old graduating and earning a doctorate. Then why can't you? When we talk about maximizing a day also, how can you do that? You can strategize yourself by starting a daily note where you're going to start your day by rising up every day with a fresh cup of coffee and pen down what the list of tasks what you would like to do in the entire day. In life, there are very less opportunities that you get to fulfill and make the most of the time. And once you get that, you have to do the most of it. And I personally believe in making a to-do list, a to-do task to start to the end. And most importantly, whatever a time I spend, even sleeping, even relaxing, even chilling and watching TV, I never regret that. The reason being is, the time once lost is never earned back, and you have to be sensible enough to invest the time. Because as I repeat myself, time once lost is never gained back. So you make the most of the time you get, and believe in yourself that you can maximize time by spending it wisely and making right decisions in your life as to what you expect and what you want to do out of it. So the urge to everyone sitting in the club today would be that do not think, even if you're spending any time relaxing, refreshing, or rejuvenating yourself, you are doing something wrong. Don't regret the time you have lost, but make the most of the time you have in hand, because your destiny is in your hand. So create one. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Meghana from India, for your speech. Now we will invite the second participant for this table topics marathon. He is Jonan from Malaysia. We have Jonan from Malaysia.
Để hứa lại.
Yeah, hi, I'm here.
Okay, great. Jonan, your question will be, describe your most effective day. Describe your most effective day. Over to you.
Everyone would have the most effective time in the day, and I feel that the most effective day for me is if there's a lot of tasks to do. For example, in the morning, I might be asked to go to help out in buying the groceries. Then I would take, let's say, for 1 hour. Then I would come back and have my lunch. Then after I would have my lunch, then I would be asked to do some other things, maybe like preparing for Toastmaster, preparing for anything else, preparing for the next meal. That would also be great. And I think in my definition, being effective is doing a lot of things, because I love to do any task, and whatever it is, as long as I can do something, even if it's a boring task like washing dishes or going to the grocery just to buy even a few vegetables, that is fine by me. Since I just want to do something, I just don't like to sit around in the house doing nothing. And also, for the pre-COVID pandemic, I would usually go out and hang out with my friends and play soccer with my friends in the evening. And then I would come back and then have my dinner. Then usually, assuming it's a school day and there's a lot of homework, then I would definitely do my homework in the evening. And yep, back to you, Table Topics Master.
Okay, thank you, Jonan, for your speech. Okay, the next person would be Wendy from Singapore. Please spotlight Wendy from Singapore.
Hi, Edna.
Hi, Wendy. Okay, are you ready for your question?
All good.
Great. How to overcome procrastination? How to overcome procrastination?
Okay. Good day, everyone. So how to overcome procrastination? To me, that is one of the biggest challenge for me in the real life. Sometimes we always think that, yes, we have 24 hours. That is a very, very long time. I can do this the next hours. Or I can do this in just 1 hour. Why I need to do one by one? So how to overcome procrastination? Number one, I prefer to do a good planning, because most of the time there are 1,001 things in our mind. We procrastinate, or I procrastinate, not because of really I have a lot of time, but I believe that these are the things that I actually do not know what to do and how to do. So I tend to procrastinate. So again, we are living in a fast-paced world, and we like to be effective. And just now, the first two speakers has mentioned how to be more effective and what is a effective day like. So first of all, I'd like to plan my day into a 4 quadrant. What is the most important thing, and what are the urgent thing I need to accomplish? First thing first, important and urgent, I need to sort it out. And if things are urgent, but not as important, but I still need to sort out. But if things are important, but not urgent, I could do it the next hour or next minute. But again, it's very important that in order to be an effective person and not just accomplish goal, but to make things be it in organization or in a team to work smoothly, do my part so that I know that so that I need to do the things I need to do. So this is the most important thing for me is do not procrastinate and achieve the goal together. Back to you, Edna.
Okay, thank you, Wendy from Singapore. All right, so now we have the next speaker, which is from the Philippines, Jay Jonals. Jay Jonals. Can we have a spotlight on Jay Jonals?
Hi,
Hi, Jay.
good day, everyone.
Hi. Okay, your question is, how do I excel in a marathon? How do I excel in a marathon?
Life is one big marathon. It depends on the race course that you are going through. I have tried to be a great planner. I try to list down the things that I need to do in a day, starting off with the most important thing to the least important thing. But you know what? I always end up doing first the least important things. And in between, life happens. I sit down, check my cell phone, browse from Facebook to Instagram, manage the social media pages that I am into, for Toastmasters, that is. And then I get lost in all of the things that I need to do. So bad. Is there a pathways for this? Please help me if you can. Life is one big marathon, and it would all depend on what you decide to finish. And no matter what you decide to finish, I feel that it is as important as you say it is. Be it the most important task, such as cleaning the house or attending a Toastmasters meeting for more than 2 hours, it's up to you. It can also be exercising, checking your Netflix, or just resting. Life's marathon is all about accomplishing things and rejoicing for the small things. You deserve a pat in the back for whatever it is that you have to accomplish, even if it means just getting up for that day. We all run one big race, and it doesn't matter who will win, because at the end of the day, you are competing against yourself, not anyone else. Respect each other's progress and respect each other's capabilities. Be nice, be kind, be a blessing. Your marathon is not my marathon, but we are all running in the race called life. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you very much, Jay Jonals. Okay, I will call on the next speaker. He is Forsi Gotwako. Forsi Gotwako. Can you, Zoom Master, can you please show on Forsi Gotwako?
Yeah. Can you say something, Forsi? Oh,
Hi, this is me,
Gotwako.
Verzi.
Is Navid?
Yeah.
Okay, Forsi. Okay. Hi, Forsi.
Hi.
Your topic is, what makes you happy? What makes you happy?
That's an excellent question, Madam Table Topics Master. Seeing as how I am in quarantine for 3 weeks right now, what makes me happy is to be able to go outside. You know, happiness has been a question for the ages. Is happiness a good alcoholic drink? Is happiness a piece of beautiful fruit? Is happiness a wonderful dessert, like a halo, huh? Is happiness the face of a beautiful child that you hold in your arms for the first time? I have found in my life that happiness is about being content. As I go through life, there are things that I always covet, I wish for, I wish I could have his truck. I wish I could have her charm. I wish I could have that job. And you hope for these things and you pray for them. And sometimes you even get them. And you're still not happy because the job turns out to be awful. The charm ends up getting you in trouble. And so I've discovered the secret to happiness is being content, finding the peacefulness within yourself, understanding that you are good enough, that everything you needed to be great in this life resides in your heart. What makes me happy is when I can share this with my many students. I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. For over 30 years, I've been an educator. And I look into the eyes of my students and I say, you are worthy. God put you on this earth perfect, just the way you are. And that's what makes me smile. And that's what makes me happy. I hope you're happy too. Back to you, Madam Table Topics Master.
Thank you very much, firstly to Kotaku for your sharing on what makes you happy. Okay, now we have the first 5 speakers already. Next, I'll be calling up 5 more speakers. The speaker number 6, you will be Toastmasters Anurag. Toastmasters Anurag from India.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, great. Your question is, how do I get all my work done in a day? How do I get all my work done in a day?
We all have 24 hours with us, and it's up to us how we utilize it. In my case, I wake up at 5 a.m. and the first thing I do is make a schedule for my day. I have an app in my phone named Google Keep, in which I list down all the tasks I have to achieve in my day. The first and foremost task that I do after making that schedule is go on to exercise and keep up with my health. A few days ago, I was listening to a podcast from a motivational speaker, Jay Shetty. He said, exercising is not a waste of time. It actually helps you focus on your task that you want to achieve and on the day itself. So instead of wasting time, you are making time for yourself. You are converting those 24x7 into 25x7 for you. And that will help you achieve whatever you want. So after doing the exercises, I write down something, maybe post it on social media. I work on my Toastmaster speeches. I practice my Toastmaster speeches. I spend some time with my family, do breakfast, and then log into my office. Log into my office, and again I have the same schedule in my office as well. There I schedule all the tasks that I want to achieve for the given day, and again I list them on priority, and then I move on with it. And the first and foremost thing that I do not check emails. I first list down my task, and then I want to get on to check those emails, because I heard somewhere that checking emails is good, but it will allow you to focus on a task from others, given to you by others, not on your task. So instead of focusing on emails, I get on with my task. And after completing the 9 or 10 hours of work, I again spend quality time with my family, and they have a family dinner with them. After the end of a day, I just note down what are the positives and what things I was able to achieve, and then I go to sleep. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmasters Anurag, for your sharing on how do I get all my work done in a day. Now we have table topics speaker number 7. He is from the Philippines, Julian Esmeralda. Julian Esmeralda. Can we have a spotlight, please? Zoom Master, can we have the spotlight on Julian Esmeralda, please?
I'm here.
Okay, great. Thank you, Zoom Master. Hello, Julian Esmeralda. Your topic is, what is your number 1 goal for the next 6 months? What is your number 1 goal for the next 6 months?
May I see who owns a journal? May I see those hands who has a planner in the room? If you have, I am very happy to say that you have your goals. I am a person who doesn't plan. I don't know what to do the next day, the next year, or the next month. I remember when I was in high school, I don't know what my course will be or what I will pursue or what my career will be. And in that exact moment in my life, I'll never picture myself to be a public speaker. And I am here in front of you talking to you about this speech. And until now, I realized and I've learned that it's okay to not plan your life. It is okay that you just get your life, you just feel your life, feel your day, just have fun. And to you, all my fellow Toastmasters, I want to say that no matter what life throws at you, you get that bag, you get your life. Live the life at your moment. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Okay. Thank you very much, Julian Esmeralda, on what is your number 1 goal for the next 6 months. Number 8 speaker, we will have JJ Jong from South Korea.
Yes.
Okay, you have been elected from someone. So are you okay to participate in table topics?
Of course. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Great. Love the spirit. What 3 words would you use to describe the past 3 months of your life? What 3 words would you use to describe the past 3 months of your life?
Thank you, Madam Table Topic Master. 3 words coming up to my mind now is dark, validate, light. Why is that? Past 3 months, including 3 years ago and coming up to 3 months ago, is all the routine of my life journey is almost same pattern. Wake up and I know that I wake up. And at that moment, I recognize that I'm alive. And I recognize that this is my birthday because I wake up. That means I'm recognizing I'm alive. And that is coming out of the dark side. Dark side, it might be a dream or night or sleep. And the awareness that I'm having is that I wake up from the dark side and moving up to light side. And the life experience gave me a hard time that my club in Seoul, Korea, I could not find my replacement as a club president for 3 years, including 3 months is 3 years. But I moved on along with this journey, and it was a dark side. for the moment, I still don't find my replacement or my relief, but it's okay. I'm moving on along with my dark side. But you know what? As I was already mentioned, three words popped up. This dark side, validating it made me to see the other side, which is light side. So validating dark side made me see the other side, which is light. Join me to the dark side. Back to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, JJ Jong, for your sharing on the three words you would use to describe the past 3 months of your life. Now, I will call on the next speaker, Yuaf Chandra from Indonesia, for the next topic. Yuaf Chandra.
Yusuf Chandra, yeah.
Yusuf Chandra. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yes. Your question is, how do you make yourself happy? How do you make yourself happy?
Thank you. Is the timer there? I cannot pin it. How do I make myself happy? Be yourself. Enjoy yourself. Be satisfied with what you have and what you are. Never compare yourself with any other person. You will be happy because everything is fine. Everything is nice. If you never compare yourself with others, if you look at yourself and feel the blessing of God you have every single morning, you can breathe the air for free. You can do whatever you like. It's your freedom. Be happy. Be yourself. Again, the first one is never ever compare you with any other person. Why? When you start comparing you with others, you will feel jealous. You will feel, I'm not good. I'm not satisfied. But if you forget everything outside of yourself, just concentrate on yourself. Be happy with your face. I am happy with what I am. I'm not comparing my face with any Korean film star. And I am very happy. So ladies and gentlemen, be happy with yourself. Be satisfied. You will be happy. Thank you very much. Back to Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Yusuf Chandra, on how you make yourself happy. The next speaker is Sanchita Satalka from Singapore. Sanchita Satalka from Singapore.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Sanchita.
Hi, Edna.
Oh, nice to meet you. Okay,
Thank you.
you're the last speaker for today.
Okay.
I want to know, we would like to know, what is your greatest strength? What is your greatest strength?
Good afternoon, everyone, and especially to the table topic master, Edna. We all have our strengths and weaknesses and the highs and the lows in life. So at a particular time, when I was not going through a very good time, I faced failures in life. That has given me, I think, the courage to face a very bad situation. So if I have to identify one quality amongst myself that I like, is the courage to face whatever situation that comes in my life. Whether it is in personal front or in the professional front. I have taken what life has offered me in my stride, and I have to I have tried my best to do what life has shown me. For example, there was a time when I lost my mother in 2000, 5 years back, and I really struggled very hard to get over the death of my mother. After 5 years, I have not been still able to accept it and move on. And I think facing the situation is the greatest thing that I have learned from my mother's death. And it is the courage that keeps us going. And so, whether it is that you are having a successful life or whether you're having a failure, you need to face whatever situation life shows you. And I think that is what has taught me in my from my failures, that I have learned from my professional life as well as from my personal life. So be bold, be courageous, and face the situation, whatever you are, and take it in your stride and keep it going. Thanks a lot. Over to you, table topic master Edna. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. That was a wonderful, thank you, Sanchita, for your sharing on your greatest strength. So that was a wonderful experience listening to 10 different volunteered volunteered speakers sharing their views on 10 different topics. So thank you for participating. I would now invite our first table topic evaluator, Toastmasters Carl from the Philippines, to present her evaluation of the first 5 speakers. Post the evaluation, the table topic evaluator will also announce the best speaker in her opinion. The timing protocol for both table topic evaluators: green card on 3 minutes, yellow card on 4 minutes, and red card on 5 minutes. Table topics evaluators also have a grace time of 30 seconds, after which they will be muted in consideration of the time effectiveness. So now we have the table topics evaluator, Carl, for us.
Thank you so much, Madam Topics Master Edna. I would like to begin my first evaluation with Toastmaster Megana. Toastmaster Megana, maximizing one's day is both a challenge and for some, maybe a piece of cake. What I like about your speech is that you started and ended it strong. Your content continued to question us. Why can't you? The time you spend will never be gained back. And you elevated your speech by giving us tips on how we can better maximize a day, to simply crafting a to-do list, all the way to checking them off. Simple, but I believe it's very effective for you and hopefully for most of us here. Now, my challenge for you is to, as you maximize the topic's time, I challenge you to pause and practice pacing and let us savor every single thought you placed in our minds and our hearts. You mentioned a lot of very beautiful words that is very inspiring, which I hope I was able to feel and savor a little more. But overall, I love your speech, Toastmaster Megana. You definitely know how to maximize your day. Now I'm going to move forward to our second topic speaker, which is Toastmaster Jonan. Toastmaster Jonan, you were asked to describe what an effective day and productive day could look like. What I love about your speech was the simplicity and the conversational way of your delivery. You spoke as if you were talking to a friend, telling us how you spend your day, from grocery shopping to being a student with a lot of homework. You used the simplest of words, which easily created that image in our heads. It created a picture. Now, my challenge for you is expound more on the content by telling us a story of what does your unproductive day look like? How often do you have productive days or effective days? How often do you not have any days? By doing this, you will be able to elaborate further the image that you created in our heads. Overall, make use of your strength to deliver speeches as conversational as you can. Now I'm going to move forward to our third topic speaker, which is Toastmaster Wendy. Toastmaster Wendy, procrastination is definitely a challenge to most of us here, if not all. What is commendable in your speech is you answered it using with your own experiences. You told us how to use the 4 quadrants of time management by Eisenhower. This is something that I do myself, which I found to be very useful. That's why it's very effective for me, or your speech really resonated with me. You used beautiful expressions such as 1,001 things in our mind. And that makes a simple content beautiful. And that is something that I commend you on. Now, my challenge is in the future, when you start a list, continue the content with a list. You mentioned a tip like 1, good planning. I hope, and I was looking for the next one, which is what's your tip number 2? What's tip number 3? That's why I challenge you to expound on that and use your list as a way to create a much more beautiful speech. But overall, amazing job. And I really commend you on your content. Now I'm going to move forward to Toastmaster J, which was asked a question on life as a marathon. What is commendable and beautiful in the way you answered this speech is how you crafted and added beautiful quotations right in between the speeches. Quotations that resonated not just to my heart, but I believe most of us here, that it's correct. The marathon that we're all running in is not the same, but we're all in the same race, which is life. And that is something that's beautiful. There was a strong beginning. There was a call to action. And there's even humor and wit right in between, which created your speech and elevated the speech to a higher level or to a next level. You use gestures in such a beautiful way, like as if you're doing like this, like Toastmasters. Beautiful. Now, what would I like to commend you on? What would I like to challenge you on? My challenge for you, Toastmaster J, is in the future, I'd like you to not only make use of gestures with our hands, but express with our face and our emotions. When you were telling us about how life is a race, I challenge you to let us see through their emotions, through your facial gestures, how one how one has been running a marathon like. Has it been a beautiful way? Has it crafted a challenging path for you? But overall, Toastmaster J, amazing and commendable speech. Now I would like to move on to our 5th table topic speaker, which is Toastmaster Fercy. You were asked a question, Toastmaster Fercy, of what makes you happy. And I would like to tell you that your answer truly made me happy myself. Because the way you delivered your speech, the content started as if you're in quarantine. It started with a simple narrative, ending with a beautiful way of how simple happiness can be. I love that you added humor. There was wit, there was creativity, there was a shift of emotions, which made me see that you have mastered vocal variety. You were starting the story with a lot of joy, like, I want to go outside. But you shifted right towards the end, questioning us and giving us a thought to ponder on, that telling us you are worthy, you're perfect just the way you are, as if you are talking to your students. And that is something that I truly loved about your speech. Now, how can I help you in your future speeches? My challenge for you is, as you have mastered the use of vocal variety, the use of delivery, I want to challenge you by creating and having, creating emotions through your face. The very same, very similar to what I said to Toastmaster J, because facial gestures are the littlest things that we may forget, but this adds more volume, more emotions to our speeches. But overall, you have definitely made me happy with the way you are speaking. I would like to announce the best table topic speaker. If you would allow me, for the first 5, the best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Fercy from I'm not sure from which Toastmasters club are you from, but that is the best table topics the best speaker for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Toastmasters Firstly, for your win. And thank you very much, Table Topics Evaluator Carl, for your detailed sharing. So now I have the privilege to invite our second Table Topics Evaluator, Toastmasters Abdul Qaiyum from Malaysia, to present his evaluation of the last 5 speakers. Post the evaluation, the Table Topics Evaluator will also announce the best speaker in her opinion.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. Now everyone, I would like to have Toastmasters Anuraj, Toastmasters Julian, Toastmasters JJ, Toastmasters Yusuf, and Toastmasters Sanjita are visible to me. All right, I am in a gallery view. So, I'm sorry. I'm in a gallery view and I can see all of you guys here. Now, for our first speaker, Toastmasters Anuraj, a very great speech from you. I can't deny it. You have an opening, you have your point stated, you have your explanations over there, and you have the way of how you're going to make your life easier in one day, which is a very good thing. Now, that's one point for you, and one point more to elevate your thing is to make everything happier. And with that, my fellow Toastmasters Anuraj, you can make and grab more audience attention. So with that, people will listen more and like interested more in the story. And I believe talking about email, yeah, it's quite boring, but email with a humor, that is something. That's from me to Toastmasters Anuraj. Toastmasters Julian, now talking about what's your number one goal. It's a very good thing. You also have stated your point from the beginning to the point, explanations, and closing. With that all, you get a very good job. Now, to emphasize your style is to be more, have the vocal variety as well. Because with your tone right now, add a little bit more spices, I can see you are going to be somewhere else other than Toastmasters. And with that, a good job. And that's my elevations tips for you, Toastmasters JJ. As always, you give a very good speech, a session that I would never miss in any table topic session. And what is a very good thing about your speech today is you bring all of your audience, which is into your story. Now, that's a 1 in a million of aha moment, I would say, in Toastmasters, because no one can copy that. No one can take your stories. And with that, you have done very good job. Now, to elevate your thing more, do have at the end of your session, you bring everyone of the audience to ponder around what can they bring back from your speech today. And with that, I believe people will remember you. Going back to the dark side in Star Wars will be related to Toastmasters JJ. Am I right? And with that, congratulations, Toastmasters JJ. Move to our next speaker, Toastmasters Yusuf. Wow, this is another speaker, I would say, a very great one and a very good one in terms of their delivery. Have the opening, have their point, and explain it very well, and they close it up with a very good thing. Now, to Toastmasters Yusuf, you also have a very good thing that we call grabbing the audience attention. Why? You move very, very close to the camera so people can see what you are going to do and what you are going to tell. And then you go a little bit backwards so that people can understand, oh, actually, Toastmasters Yusuf is explaining something. Now, this is important. And with that, my fellow Toastmasters, you guys can take that elevation point from Toastmasters Yusuf to your own table topic session later on. Last but not least, Toastmasters Sanjita. I really like your style of giving your speech today. Now, to be honest, you have the opening, you tell about your strength, and you also bring about weaknesses. No one ever could think about that, and you did, and that's very good. To elevate your thing right now, I also want to say, give it a little bit more spices. Can you see what am I doing right now? And I believe you can say, You see my head, you see my neck, and you see my shoulder. And with that, people will see a lot of gesture from you. And with that, Toastmasters Sanjita, I believe, as well as Toastmasters Esmeralda, you're also going to be somewhere else other than Toastmasters. And with that, all of the audience today, with all of my fellow Toastmasters, soon to be Toastmasters, that's my evaluations to all of our speakers today. 5 minutes is end here. And with that, back to our table topic master, over to you.
You have to announce the winner.
All right. Now, this is a very, very, I would say, the aha moment for me because everyone is great. Now, to celebrate this moment with everyone, I would like to announce that our winner for today goes to Toastmasters JJ. Toastmasters JJ, congratulations on your story for today. And with that, back to our table topic master. Over to you.
Right. So, thank you very much, Toastmasters Abdul Qaiyum, for your evaluation and your detailed evaluation. And congratulations to our winner, JJ Jong from Korea. We want to show his happy face.
Let me call. Can you call them one by one, and I'll take the photo. I'll show the certificate and their.
Okay, sure. So since we are on the second evaluator, I will call upon JJ Jong, please. And we will show your certificate with you together with your evaluator.
Naveen, can you spotlight JJ Jung?
Thank you.
I guess
Yeah,
your
I've done it.
text is wrong.
Wow.
Toastmaster Brahman, the text is wrong. Can you put it on the top? The JJ Jung.
I think he's trying to say that instead of the TM, the space, he needs to put TM JJ Jong.
Okay.
So that name
sorry.
glorified.
Okay.
I'm happy.
I mean, not glorified, maybe not on the same level, but highlighted.
Okay. Okay. It's been done by me, so I'll share my certificate. Is that all right?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Just a second. First of all, okay, you may do the spotlighting.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Naveen, for helping. Oh.
Okay, he spotlighted. Oh, he got you do that again?
Yeah.
Oh, he's prepared for all the different postures.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you very
The
much.
Opa of Toastmaster. That's our Opa in Toastmaster.
Okay, and can we call Toastmaster Fursi?
Yes.
The first winner here.
Hi, I would like to call upon Toastmasters Fursi, who was the winner of the first 5 speakers, to show us his happy face, because on his speech he was happy, I remember. All right, nice.
Keep on smiling like that. 3, 2, E.
Show to your students, okay, and
Okay,
inspire
got it.
them more to come on the stage
Okay,
for
got
next
it.
round. Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, since we got time, can we ask the 2 winners to say something? If you notice, they are the only 2 foreign talent that came today. The rest are from the 6 countries. Can we start with JJ Ju?
Yeah.
How you feel about this event?
Yeah, thank you. And I was invited by Ramses, and very interesting and very challenging and so fun. Thank you, Ramses, and thank you, everyone, and making me on the spotlight. Thank you.
Next, can we ask Percy for his comment?
I'm very happy to be here. I want to thank everybody who helped put all of this together. It's not easy, but it's terrific. You guys did a great job running the event. You guys did a fantastic job in your roles. and I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for giving us the pat on the back. That means a lot to us. Back to you, table topic master.
Okay, sure. So now, thank you everyone for a wonderful session. And I thank the speaker.
Sorry, one moment. Can everyone turn on your videos, because we have almost 66 people here. It'd be good to take a photo.
Awesome. Please unruffle your hair, make yourself look. We're going to take a picture now. I think we take a picture now first, since we have 66 people. Okay.
Precious Berdo, if you can turn on also. Good. Okay, guys. Just hold on, because there are 2 pages. So just keep on smiling. The way we go is, after you say A and then you see E, show your 32 teeth. Doesn't matter whether 1 or 2 is missing. All right. A and E. Got it?
Okay, good.
Hold on, I'll move to page 2.
Okay.
Normally I'll post the picture first to see whether it appeared nicely. Okay, it does.
Okay, for the quality assurance.
All right, now to page 2. You might be on either page, so just keep on. Yeah, JJ Jung, I like that. Smile. Qaiyum, come a bit nearer, Qaiyum. All right. Sunantawan, are you able to turn on your video? If not, 3, 2, 1, E. Okay, we got it. Over to you, table topic master again.
Okay, great. Okay. Thank you everyone for this wonderful session. I thank the speakers, all 10 speakers. I thank the 2 table topic evaluators, Carl and Abdul Qaiyum. I thank our timer. Can we spotlight our timer, please? We need to see a beautiful face. It's a lot of hard work to do. Hi, Jennifer. It's a lot of hard work to do. Yeah, and thank you, Jennifer, for ensuring that we have 1 hour of fun and fearless learning. So since the spotlight is on Jennifer, we continue smiling. You are welcome to stay logged in for the rest of the event. To carry the event forward, we now have Toastmasters Fatima from Gurney Hydro Masters in Malaysia, who will be the Toastmasters and host for the next session. Toastmasters Fatima, are you there?
Just a minute. Just hold on. Let me stop the recording for the current one.
Okay, so we can